Cavu is a camera-mounted fiber transport system that allows you to utilize the full functions of your camera over very long distances with two single-mode fibers. It attaches directly to the back of the camera, in between the camera and the battery mount, and has inputs from the camera of HD 3G video, full remote control, an intercom, an additional channel of audio, and a tally. Combines all of those signals onto two single-mode fibers, which it transmits to a single one-rack unit box at the other end, which could be 5 to 10 miles away, at which point all of those signals are available in the back of the unit in their original form. It allows you to use a simple camera as a full broadcast camera, giving you the remote functions. It also has two additional channels of 3G video going back from the remote location, usually a truck, to the camera. Well, we have two versions currently in production. We have the standard one, which I just mentioned, and then we have a 4K version. The difference in the 4K version is that instead of having one channel from the camera to the base and two coming back, we have 4 channels of 3G all going in one direction from the camera to the base. We have a planned version of Cavu in the early production stages that also includes an internet transport. The need in the marketplace was for an affordable solution that would provide the capabilities that Cavu offers, and not just affordable, but in a very rugged and user-friendly format. Something that would mount right on the camera, would use either the power from the camera battery or an additional external power supply that you could plug right into the Cavu, and something that would do all of that at a price that meets the needs of the market. The truck side of the Cavu is a one-rack unit box with all of the various components inside and the interface connectors mounted on the back. First, we have the two ST connectors for the single-mode fibers. Then we have 3 75-ohm BNCs, 2 channels going from the truck to the camera, which could be for teleprompter, other video monitors, or other video signals as required, and then the 1 channel coming from the camera into the truck. We have the intercom split into 2 3-pin XLRs, and then we have the additional audio channel, another 3-pin XLR. Tally is a 9-pin DB9 male, which we could wire to any configuration based upon customer needs or customer wired on site. And this is a 12-volt wet contact closure. The remote, which is the Sony standard CCA5 8-pin with adapter cables to whichever brand of camera is required. Standard power plug, on-off switch, and an additional on-off switch in the front with a series of LEDs indicating power functions, the status of each of the 3 channels of 3D, HDI, SDI, and the fiber 1 and 2. Starting at the top, we have the input for auxiliary 12-volt DC power. The next connection would be the Tally, which is a 12-volt wet contact closure, and that's a mini XLR. The remote control standard is the Sony CCA5 type, which is an 8-pin connector with adapter cables available to either Panasonic or Ikegami. The video connectors are all 75-ohm BNCs. There are 2 channels coming from the truck into the unit and 1 channel going from the camera unit into the truck. Those are full HD, SDI, 1080p, 3G channels. On the opposite side, we have an IFB connector, a 3-pin XLR, an intercom, which is a 5-pin XLR with a left and a right and a microphone. This would convert on the other side to 2 3-pin XLRs. Our microphone on, off, and hold switch with volume control. Power control for the camera adapter, and then a series of LEDs that indicate the status of the microphone, the status of the fiber, each of the video channels and power to the unit. The auxiliary power port is in the side of the unit, and the normal power would be from the Anton Bauer mount, which is here. The battery would mount on the other side. The Cavu Mini model S1 is a fiber to electrical converter for one channel of 3D or HD TV. It has a BNC input, a BNC loop through, and a single fiber single mode fiber output. Also a connector for the external power supply. Our selection of the components for Cavu is based upon use in the field, and certain components that would be totally acceptable for use inside in a laboratory or in a studio without a lot of movement are not going to hold up as well outside. So we've chosen components that will last longer in the typical usage of the product. Well, we offer complete support. The unit does have a 90-day limited warranty, a 1-year further warranty, but after that we're fully available to support it. And the other thing that we offer is complete interconnect package with Cavu. The client could offer Cavu together with the adapters for whatever cameras they're using. Currently we're offering adapters for all of the Sony cameras, Ikegami and Panasonic, with the intent of adding additional ones in the future. But instead of having to go to different places for different components, we can provide a whole system with the reeler, with the fiber terminated, ready to take out of the box, plug in, and use. They have nothing but good things to say. The clients who are already using Cavu are very happy with all aspects of it. And many other clients that we met at NAB were very happy and excited, and in some cases surprised, to see that we were able to offer something with this many features at that price. The video signal transport is full 3G 1080p HD or HD SDI. So you've got the top of the spectrum in terms of RF video. In terms of the audio, you've got a 5-channel microphone connector, which gives you a left and a right and a mic, and then an additional audio channel which you could use for IFB or any other type, and that's a 3-pin XLR. And the tally, we're using a mini XLR in one end and then a DB9 at the other end, which we could either provide to customer specs or the customer could wire themselves. That's basically the interface. The standard battery mount is an Anton Bauer mount, but it's available in other mounts as well.